welcome back to our live coverage of our 2017 Day of Giving. So great to have you with us again. We thank you again for your generous support throughout the entire day. We're doing awesome. Your support, 30 donors an hour in honor of our 30th anniversary here at Kellenberg is awesome, and we thank you for your continued generosity. We're joined for this show by some of our most successful teams at Kellenberg this past season. We're lucky enough to be joined by the Girls Varsity Basketball team and the Varsity Cheerleaders. Thank you all for being here. Let's introduce them. We have Miss Kelly Lawrence, the coach of the Varsity Cheerleaders, class of 2009. Next to her, Haley Larkin, class of 2017. Next to her, Emma Aquino, class of 2017. JACLYN TERRANOVA, a member of the class of 2017. Then we go up and we look at the girls' varsity basketball team, Anita Mikowski, class of 2018. Next to her, Morgan STAAB, class of 2017. Next to her, Brianna Gomez, class of 2018. And their coach, Mr. Matt Kirk, class of 2004. Thank you all for being here. It's a packed show. We're going to start off right away with the girls' varsity cheerleaders. You guys went to nationals this year in Disney World. Coach Lawrence, talk about that a little bit.
Well, this was a really, really great experience for these girls. This was our first time ever going to nationals. High school nationals is in Orlando, Florida, in Disney World, and it's been going on for years. This was our first time that we were able to attend, and it was in February. The girls did fantastic. We worked very, very hard for 3 months to get there, and it was one of the more rewarding experiences as a coach, and I was very happy that these girls were able to experience it and able to see, you know, how the competitive cheerleading world is, that we finally were able to compete with.
And Emma Aquino, what is it like preparing for such a highly known competition, nationals in Disney World? What was the rehearsal and the practice like getting to that main stage?
It was definitely a lot of hard work, but it was really fun, and like to see that hard work come together like in the end was really rewarding and really great.
And Haley, same question for you. The effort that you put into it, what was the effort like? What was the journey like to get there?
Well, you see, of course, in cheerleading there's stunts and tumbling, but also throughout the entire season our team grew as a family. Our team is only juniors and seniors because it's a varsity team, and I think that helps with the family bond because we're so close in age.
And JACLYN, what is it like representing Kellenberg in such a spotlight at nationals?
I think it's such a huge deal as a member of a team and a student here at Kellenberg to work as hard as we did and to go there and to show exactly what we do every day upstairs and to represent our school and show others, especially from different states and from different areas around the country, what we do specifically here on Long Island and at Kellenberg. I think it's so rewarding and so successful of a feeling that for 4 years you built up this so long to go somewhere so important, and that you can give back to your school and to yourselves and to your team as such a big part of your experience as a cheerleader.
Coach Lawrence, let's bring it back over to you. You were a cheerleader when you were a student here at Kellenberg. What's it like coming back and coaching the sport that you played?
Well, Kellenberg has always been a very big part of my life. I went to high school here, went to Latin school, and as soon as I graduated, I started coaching right away, and I coached through college. And when I was done with college, I was lucky enough to get a job here and become a faculty member. And coaching these girls, I try to give them the experience that I had as a cheerleader and as an athlete here at Kellenberg. It's really just such a great thing to have, such an amazing place to be, you know, academically and athletically. And I was so happy to be able, I actually coached these girls for 4 years. I ended up moving up with them from freshman to senior year. So it was so awesome to see them grow up, and now I have to watch them, you know, go away to college. And it was great that these girls were the ones I was able to take to nationals for the first time, because this was all new and it was all, you know, a very big deal for us to be able to get to do that. So I'm very proud of them, and I'm really proud to be, you know, a faculty and a coach here at Kellenberg.
And as we said, you girls went to nationals in Disney World this past year. We're going to take a look at that. We have some video from nationals. Here is the girls' varsity cheerleaders at nationals. That was the varsity cheerleaders you saw right there in their routine at nationals. Going to move up now to the girls varsity basketball team. Going to start with Coach Matt Kirk, class of 2004. Coach Kirk, what was it like leading these girls to federations?
It was honestly an incredible experience for me as a coach, and obviously to take a special group of kids up to Glens Falls, something that hasn't been done since 2009, something that's only been done 3 times in school history. So obviously a tremendous amount of pride on our part, you know, to work that hard and get there.
And we're going to move on. Morgan STAAB, what is the road to federations like? What was the preparation like?
You know, it all started 4 months ago at tryouts. We've been working very hard at practice. Like, all our hard work really paid off, obviously, and it was just an amazing experience to grow closer with these girls as we went to Federation.
Anita, what is it like representing Kellenberg, specifically the basketball team, on such a high level, in such a high capacity on the girls varsity basketball team?
It was really an amazing experience, especially since that we've only been there a couple of times and not knowing like really what we're getting ourselves into, and I think we carried ourselves very well, even though the outcome wasn't what we expected, but it was very fun.
Brianna Gomez, if you could describe your athletic experience with the girls varsity basketball team with one word, how would you describe it and why?
Amazing, because like it was just amazing to see all like the big arenas that we went to, and knowing that we were like we were like one of the few teams left on Long Island still playing and going up to the federations. It was amazing.
Let's move back to Coach Matt Kirk. What is it like as a former student here, as we said, class of 2004, now teaching here, an educator and the coach of the girls varsity basketball team? What's it like coming back and leading your students to such a high level?
You know, Jordan, I've been teaching here and coaching here now for 9 years, and I've told countless students and athletes of mine that I have the best job in the world. Every day I look forward to getting here in the classroom, but more importantly after school. You know, the girls that I've been able to coach through my 9 years, through JV basketball and now varsity basketball, those girls are the epitome of the Kellenberg student athlete. You know, they bleed blue and gold, one heart, one mind. And for me, I take, it's a great appreciation on my part, and can't thank them enough for, you know, it's been a great experience for me as well.
And Morgan, let's move on to you. The athletic department in particular, and even more specifically, the girls varsity basketball team, why should people give back in support of that?
You know, it's just important to give back just so we can continue that legacy forever, and show other people what it was like, what we did, and how amazing the experience is.
Anita, if you could describe your experience at Kellenberg, specifically with athletics, in one word, how would you describe it and why?
Incredible. Like, Kellenberg has really shown me how what it means to be a student athlete and to put school first, but to show me that sports it's okay to put it up there, up on the list as well.
Thank you, guys. Why don't we read off some donations? How does that sound? Let's take a look. Start with Coach Lawrence. Ms. Lawrence, who do you have?
Great. We have alumnus Chris from the year 95 with $100. Alumni parents Margaret and Peter with $25 in honor of seminarian Paul Flores, 2011. Current parents Kathleen and Alexander, $25.
Alumna Megan from the class of 2012, she donated $20.12. And alumni parents Omar and Antoinette, they donated $250.
Current parents June and Lawrence, they donated $2,000 and they said, "Thank you, we love Kellenberg." and alumna Christina from 2014, and she donated $10.
We have Maria Rose with a donation of $30.16, who says, a gift in honor of seminarian Paul Flores, honoring their friendship, which has brought Maria closer to Christ. We have alumni parent Rosemary with a donation of $500 and says, thank you, Mary and his family, for your teaching and sharing your joy and love with our Blessed Mother, and faith lived in Jesus Christ and your undying, tireless work. May God continue to bless our family with his many graces.
Maria Regina graduate and alumni parent, class of 1977, Lisa with $50. Alumni parents Edward and Jessica with $250.
Alumnus Dan, class of 2010, with $100, and current parent Joan with a donation of $100.15.
Alumni Siobhan from class of 2015 donated $25.15, and the current parents Caroline and Ronnie donated $25.
Current parents James from the class of 1989 and his wife Catherine had donated $300 in honor of the McBrien and Lee families. Current and alumni parents Richard and Rosemary, who donated $50, and Barbara and Scott, current parents, donated $250.30 in honor of the Kellenberg's 30th anniversary, and this gift is in memory of their neighbor and friend, Ed Solosky.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for being on our Day of Giving show. Before we go, we just have some information for you. I just got it into me. We're learning that the classes of 1997, the classes of 1999, and the class of 2011 have the highest participation rates in our Day of Giving. We thank you for that. Please keep donating. We appreciate the support. And now, let us check that total that keeps on growing here on our Day of Giving. Let's reveal it. Our total rising to $47,621.99. The fun continues here on the Day of Giving. Stay tuned as we get ready to conclude our 2017 Day of Giving. We have an awesome show. You're going to love how we conclude it. Stay tuned as our 2017 Day of Giving rolls on.
And Ronnie D, let's go. Yeah, you know what it is. In the bird's nest is where we live. Been doing this about 25